push that button.
Make sure to mute the stream.
Remember how to type.
Activate sword mode.
All right. We're here. It's Sunday morning, so we're playing Xenogears.
Hurrah!
Yes. Okay. I did a small amount of off-screen grinding, not a whole lot, but
Just a quick trip out to the punch wholesaler.
yes. I did want to show one thing that we've sort of seen previously, but not quite as clearly. So we're still near the orphanage. I was just grinding by running in a circle outside here. This area is interesting because if you fight on the grass, you fight human-sized enemies, and if you go over here and fight in the... Oops. Okay, I guess we have to fight whatever this is. Ah, birds. Let's just beat them up. Good morning, crab meats.
Ah yes, the very long, one-eyed birds.
Yeah, normal birds. You know. Bart has a weapon that reduces something related to ether, but also Ellie has a new death blow, but it's just square X. I spent some time grinding, but I didn't actually unlock that many new death blows, but I made progress on other ones. So what I wanted to demonstrate was what happens when you get into a fight and you're not in your gear and you want to be in your gear. And over here in the Badlands or whatever, there are gear-sized enemies, so I'm going to get into one fight to show what happens.
If you are not gear-sized and your opponent is gear-sized, do they do like extra damage to you or anything?
I think they do. You try to not let it happen.
I'm just thinking in terms of how good it would be in terms of like trying to grind out those.
Oh, I mean, you might notice that like Faye and Bart just nearly died. Oh, Bart did die actually. Later in the game, you can fight gear-sized enemies not in your gear, but I don't think you actually get extra experience or anything like that. So.
Oh, I was just thinking in terms of they'd be really hard to just beat up very easily, so you could just punch on them for a long time. Oh
yeah, if you can somehow build yourself so you don't die immediately. Yeah, they do have a lot of hit points. So anyway. What I wanted to demonstrate was this. Zip! Zoop!
My planet needs me, and this is my planet! Hurrah!
I think we have seen that before, but usually it's in environments where there's a lot of other stuff going on, so you can't see the animation quite so clearly. Anyway, Faye and Ellie should be able to beat this Griffin up without too much trouble. Although... Okay.
Just one Griffin, Ellie. How difficult could it be?
Alright, so with that out of the way... So now we have Faye and Ellie in their gears and Bart not, but we can like zoop. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get back on the Yggdrasil now. And since we were in a fight, let's just go, like, rest. And then we'll start going to the Tower of Babel for real.
Get a good feeling about this Tower of Babel. Anytime I've gone to the Tower of Babel in a video game, good things happened.
Yes. We will have to decide on our party for the Tower of Babel, but I think it's going to be these three. Just like we haven't done anything with Bart for a long time, and we have to have
Ellie.
Yeah.
Ellie seems like she might be plot relevant.
Yes. Also, we have to have Faye in our party, so.
Yeah. So yeah, it would be kind of between Bart or Rico, and then it's been a bit longer since we've had a lot to do with Bart.
Right. Bart's mostly been off
firing
camera.
missiles at us.
Yeah. Even that was like 4 streams ago, I think.
Yeah.
Also, Bart has this cool weapon that says reduces ether effect. I don't know what that means, but maybe it means that like it reduces things that do ether attacks. I don't know. I'm not even sure why I'm saving.
Maybe we can find out.
If you're looking up references, I can give you the name of the weapon that he has. It's the Black Snake.
Yep. Definitely says lowers ether.
Sure. Another thing I did off screen was I went and upgraded Bart's gear. Faye and Ellie's gears were already upgraded, so. Anyway, we want to go this way. I think this is where the Tower of Babel is.
Let's see. The top things are Xenogears and pictures of black snakes.
Okay.
Okay, this indicates ether defense down.
Sure, okay. Well, we have someone in our party that... Well, actually, everyone in this party can do ether attacks.
Yeah, that's what it's saying. Just anything that shows anything more complicated than ether capacity down is it lowers ether defense.
Mm-hmm. So here's the Tower of Babel. Can we just press A? There's no sand on this island, so I can't like disembark normally, but that's fine. Let's see here. Oh, invisible walls, okay. Yes. Also, we're in our gears. This is a gear dungeon. And there's no music. We can...
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah, no, okay, there's music. It just... We might not hear a whole lot of it if we get into random encounters a whole lot. These enemies seem to have caution signs in front of them, which is a little unusual. And some very obvious characters up there that I cannot read. Oh no.
Well, they're called the traffic jam, so they're probably just traffic signs.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible that the Tower of Babel was not in as many JRPGs as I thought it was, but it's still in quite a bunch.
There's also things very much like it.
Yeah.
Like, in FF6, there's, like, Kefka's Tower and stuff that...
Yeah. But FF4 had the Tower of Bab-Il explicitly.
Okay.
And then, of course, it was in Illusion of Gaia.
Hmm. That thing looks
Which
like
was
it's interactable, but
another.
I don't think it is. Whoops.
Which
Oh boy. Oh. Yep, this is going to be a dungeon where I fall into the water some. Also, there's jumping puzzles. Oop. Let's try. I also can't pivot the camera 360 degrees. I've only got like... There we go. Okay. Working on finding the minimum amount of fuel I can spend to kill these things. Things around here are doing ether attacks. I might equip that ether armor that I found. So let's see what Ellie's already got.
Huh. Okay, apparently the traffic jams aren't even random battles, they're preset battles.
Really? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, sure, let's... I might adjust this later, but... Ah, Earth Veil armor. Well.
That sounds like it might be useful.
Yes. Oh, hello? There we go. I'm a little skeptical that these traffic jam things are preset, but maybe, I don't know.
I mean, that's what the Let's Play said when I was just looking up traffic jams in Xenogears. See if I can't find a translation. But yeah, it says, first area is lined with mandatory battles every few feet. Said battles are against these little guys, traffic jams.
I mean, it says there's preset ones later. Okay. Okay. Yep. Well.
Okay, that would be where I'm getting confused then for updates.
One side effect of this strategy is that this means that Ellie's going to be using more fuel fuel than everybody else. But I might take one battle just to have Ellie charge. That'll be probably fine. Alright. Yep, okay. Okay, I think we... Oh, yep, okay. So there's a rope, and I missed. So this might get kind of dire, but hopefully this won't take too many attempts.
Oh, also apparently there's 2 different enemies named Traffic Jam.
Cool.
I have the feeling that the second one is the one that's in preset battles because it has like 3 times as many hit points and a more powerful sounding attack.
Okay. Oh wait. Do we need to go that way? Let's try this. Oh no, that's the way it came. Okay. Platforming, yes, this is kind of primitive platforming, but here we are.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Square has done a platformer by this point in their history.
Okay. Whoop. Oh no. Okay, that was poor. Alright. I also can probably just run away from these traffic jams if things get very repetitive, which we might be at that point now, actually.
Given that they're also all that we seem to be fighting.
Yes. So I'm supposed to jump and catch that thing. That was weird.
Morning, DC Junkie.
Yes, good morning. So I don't know if there's a trick to catching this thing, but I'll keep trying, I suppose. Ah, it's afternoon where you are, but okay. Round 2. Could try a standing jump. Oh boy. Left and right swing rope, left and right and triangle to jump. Okay. I've done this before.
Also, friendly reminder, these mechs can just straight up fly.
Yeah. This is clearly not implemented in... I'm like the... Yes, this is barely implemented, but I did it. Also, the rope is just like 1 polygon. Hopefully I don't need to do that again. Oh, no escape, no escaping. Okay. Alright.
Traffic jams. You get stuck in them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's something I'd forgotten. that is a comparison I flat forgot about. By this time in the history of Square, they've definitely produced at least one other JRPG with much better platforming, and that is Super Mario RPG.
Oh. Probably not a lot of overlap in the development teams, but yes, you are correct. Okay, can't go up that way, which means we are definitely just going up this way. Oh no. What? Oh, I see. Okay. Alright. Oof. Alright. So now I get to do this again. Yes. So I've been playing Sonic Spinball, and in stage 2 of Sonic Spinball, if you fall out of the boss area, you get to do this. Like the exact same thing, except if you fall off, you die. But that also, again, has like extra lives in it, so... Oof.
Sonic Spinball was not part of my childhood, but it's the kind of like weird game that I kind of wish was. I just never had a Genesis as a kid.
Neither did I. I only played it at other people's houses. Oh boy.
So the closest I had was like Kirby's Pinball.
Oh boy. Okay, I did it.
That could have gone way worse.
Now the question is, how do I get up? Oh. Oh boy. Okay. I wonder if you're supposed to like do fancier platforming to get that chest over there. I don't think I am inclined to find out. Yeah, I think we're okay not getting that chest. Oh, I'm glad they're not requiring me to do the input here. And now we're here. Okay. Now we can save.
Trying to see if I could easily find out what's in that box. But it looks like the Let's Play also skipped over that box for being annoying.
Let's see. I guess maybe we're supposed to push a... The camera is not... Is this just a save point? What are we doing here? Can I drop down here? Oh. Okay. Oh, this is a door. And now we're in, like... Just get out of our gears. So this is kind of cool.
Okay, I think that item is a Thunder Rod G for Ellie.
Okay. Well, from the walkthrough that I was looking at, it looks like Ellie gets more than one weapon here, so skipping one of them might not be a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I pushed something. It's actually...
I feel like the larger question is having a weapon in this game at all a liability? Because so far, our people without weapons seem way stronger than our people with weapons. with Billy being the exception, but that exception being gun.
Right. So you want to be either unarmed or gun. Let's talk to the TV one more time here. Wait a minute. They want me to like jump up here and talk to this thing. Whoop! Surely they don't want us to platform that. Let's go see if that did anything.
Okay. Like, what happened here? Okay, this entire room is sideways.
Oh, that sort of? Oh.
Look at the chair.
Oh, that's a chair. Oh, that's cool. That explains... I mean, it doesn't explain why this screen is oriented this way, but, you know, sure.
Tower of Babel might just be made of, like, blocks, and then some of those blocks had fallen over.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't seem to interact with anything besides this thing. Unless I can...
I wouldn't count on it.
There we go. Is the room gonna turn? No. We summon an elevator?
Or did we summon a train that's sideways?
I think you've got it. Yep, I think this just does nothing. Okay,
I've made jokes about the legendary Tower of Sideways before, but I didn't expect them to come true like this.
Is this an interactable? No. Now what? Oh, good. Glad that platform is there. Uh-huh. This gear-sized train.
Well, yeah, how else are you going to transport gears?
Fair. Whoop. Okay. Oh.
Weirdly enough, that's one of the biggest recurring things in Front Mission 3, which is, okay, we've got these mechs. How are we going to transport them? They're not like super fast or anything, and we don't want to attract all the attention of running around in giant mechs. So it's like, okay, we've got to steal these trucks, or okay, we need to get this, get on this train, or we need to hop into this mobile fortress, or whatever. It's just kind of amusing that, like, a huge amount of the game is, okay, so how do we get from place to place while we're in these giant mechs?
Mech logistics.
I mean, it's not like you're making decisions or anything, it's just that's the plot for, like, half of the game.
Zoop. Come on. Oh. Oh, we can get to the upper room. Okay. Well, before we do that, we're going to open these boxes. Beam jammer. Oop. Nuts. Let's go ahead and equip that beam jammer. Let's assume that it's going to be relevant. Sure. Oh, we already have one. Well, that's fine. And just making sure oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Yep. Let me push this button, or no? Okay.
None of that went how I expected it.
Yes. We are still sideways. What? Oh, okay. Need to be in the other one.
Or in the middle. No, over here.
Now do we get cutscene of the train moving up the tower? This seemed like it would be a death trap. But sure.
Especially since that appears to be like a maglev train type of deal.
Mm-hmm. So you'd think like the rails would have to be powered or something like that.
Well, okay, even if they were powered, the entire purpose of a maglev train is that it doesn't touch the tracks or is secured to it in any way. So to reduce the friction.
Mm-hmm.
But it's set up so that it's constantly fighting gravity with the magnets. But in this case, you're not fighting gravity anymore. You're just being pushed away from the wall while also falling.
Uh-huh. Whoop. We've exited the interior. We're just like crashing through other stuff. That's not a problem. Or maybe the train's breaking.
Possibly both.
Oh.
This tower doesn't seem to be well planned.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, we're in the sky. And
see, they're flying around up here. Why can't we?
yeah. Faye's never seen this gear before.
We heard you were taking a train without paying the fare.
Mm-hmm. Good question, Faye.
I mean, why wouldn't they put up security cameras on the Tower of Babel just so hey, someone's going up the Tower of Babel.
Yep.
We want to know that.
Right. So here's Miang and Ramses again. Ramses might be able to counterattack, but let's see.
Is Miang targetable?
No.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and Wild Smile you. Mega
Wait,
Flare.
what?
Okay. Let's see, what else? Nah, I don't think that's gonna matter. Well, actually, I could use the air odds. Sure. That did not do very much damage. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I was half expecting Wyvern here to just be just flat named Bahamut in the original Japanese, but apparently it wasn't.
I feel like that might be stepping on Final Fantasy's toes a little more than they're willing to do here. Maybe.
Yeah, like normally I would agree. It's just also the attack was just named Mega Flare.
That's very true, yes. Just gonna cast Mega Flare again. And for an attack named Mega Flare, I would expect it to do more than 10% of my hit points. Mm-hmm. Was that it? That could not have been lethal, like, he just got healed. But, okay. I say lethal, not that I actually expect to kill these guys anytime soon. I guess.
Well, we lost, so let's just use artillery fire, which we could have started with.
Mm-hmm. These guns make the entire ship recoil? What? Huh? Meanwhile...
I was going to say, this would have been a really good time for, like, a BART missile. But
sure. Although, I don't know, it might not be able to reach this high up. Oh no, Shivat's attacking.
Alright, everybody, turn the fuck around and leave.
Yeah. Zoop. This is how we take evasive maneuvers. Oop, save point. Okay. And in the face of Shivat attacking, we're just going to walk into this other door.
Well, it's not like we can turn around and go back.
That's also true.
We kind of could. We could probably just kind of jump and land in the ocean and be fine.
Or use our jets. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is this anything? I'm gonna say probably not. Okay. Oh, we are in pipe zone. Whoop. Okay, more of this.
That just looked like Vanish, but took longer.
Looked like what?
Like the Banish Ether attack.
Oh,
that-
okay. Oh, this is
I think I'm
hilarious.
using on us last time.
Polygons.
Also, it seemed to have damaged them too. So.
Yes. Actually, what I'm going to do is just have you charge and you can... There we go.
Oh, that took me a lot longer to get than it should have, Crabmates. In the sense that it was an L train.
Yes, it's the L train. What are we doing?
I've just spent most of my time in the south, where we have some trains, but barely any elevation.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright. That might have been a dodgy enemy or something like that, but it died because I punched it.
Did like that dodge, though.
Yeah, it was a good dodge. Come on. Help. Oh, do I need to be up on this one first? Okay. No. Platforming. Okay, now we're on this one. Now we're on this one. Now we're up. What are you doing?
I feel like the rudimentary physics are just making the platforming worse.
Mm-hmm. It's a fuel tank. Let's see if it'll refuel us. Come on, fuel tank.
Maybe we have to hit it once or something?
Okay. Bart doesn't really need to refuel. Mostly it's just Ellie. That's... okay. Well then. Mm-hmm. Alright. Oh, is there a door down there? Oh, there's a door. But before we do that, let's check for treasure. No. The door is locked. Okay, thank you. Advanced dungeoning here.
Yeah, I did not see that as a door until prompted.
Yeah, I'm guessing that this dungeon feels only slightly play-tested. They probably figured out that they need to, like, an O2 cylinder. That they need to tell the player about the weird sideways up. So this is probably still sideways, but now this is just like everything is a giant display.
Also, we're finding just a lot of gold lying around on this train.
Yes. And I have to figure out which one. Oh, maybe it's the flashing red button. Or maybe I need to find the right chair. Communications are up. Okay. Done. What if we touch the other panels? Is that good? Mysterious.
Mirror now sideways.
Oh, that one does nothing. Okay. Now, to get out. Yep, okay. Just making sure I'm not missing anything here. Unless they want me to jump on these chairs. I don't think that's plausible.
Yeah, not with that guardrail there.
Oop, nope. Got up there, but then
Yeah,
what?
I just don't think you'll be able to get higher with the rail.
Maybe I'm supposed to jump onto the staircase from a chair rather than from the middle thing. Okay. This is very advanced.
I really like this design.
Yeah, it's a cool concept. It's just kind of hard to actually play it.
Yeah. I feel like they wanted to do this back in Secret of Mana, but couldn't. Because they had a different sequence there with a ruined train that was just full of zombies.
Okay. Can we escape? Yeah, well. Uh-oh, here it comes.
I like it when, like, attacks that, like, say, hits everybody actually do hit everybody.
I think this will probably kill it. Yep. Also, good morning, logical to you.
Good old Merton from FF6.
Okay, let's... There we go. Okay. Up, here we go. I don't know if we need to refuel. I guess Ellie might... Yes, Ellie should refuel. No. That's incorrect. The only thing I also can do is use the frame fix thing. As well as I'm getting free fuel from the world here.
Sensible. Is it just random who it counters?
I guess it is just random, in which case anybody can do it. It just is rarely choosing to do it on Ellie. So that'll get a little bit awkward in the future, possibly. Okay. I guess we don't want to fall down the hole. Although, yeah, I'm guessing if we fall down the hole, it's just a lot more platforming. Let's try to avoid that. There could be treasure, but I'm not sure I want the treasure badly enough. Okay. Ellie. I'm gonna attempt this and... Yep, it really refuels people at random. Okay. That's good.
Which, if anything, means we should just be charging Ellie, because that way she's not even burning the fuel on hitting the
attacks.
thing.
Yes. I think probably also Faye might be able to just use the frame fix again one more time, because he's below like 6,000. Is this a button I can push, or is it just a thing I jump over? Yeah. Yeah, we'll just have Ellie charge, and the other two guys can punch robots.
Or even see if the robots punch themselves.
Yes. I think Ellie's ether defense is relatively high, so that's... for them to do this is fine.
That is a typical thing for wizards.
Well, I think I also, like, put ether armor on her, so... maybe.
Oh, yeah, that'll also do it.
Alright, continuing to jump through this stuff. Yep. Okay. Platform made... oh, okay. Okay. So I think... whoop, camera. Okay. I think progress is that way, but I'm going to try going this way to see what happens.
I think this is just like the out point for like that thing that we met that like that
this
pit
is,
that we jumped
yeah,
earlier.
Yeah, this is the pit if you fall into... maybe? Oh, yeah, okay. I think you're right. It's an alternative path. It's kind of funny whenever you run into a random encounter, like, the order of operations is first the music fades out, and then you can still move for about a half second, and then the screen shatters. Okay.
That's the pose. Like whenever like they're jetting forward in their mechs, it's the same basic like animation as Magus from Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, his was a little bit more dramatic, but that's because he had a cape.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crabmeats is right that when you're playing this on original hardware, like, you get disc access sounds along with the music fading out. These guys, in a certain way, are kind of like a Final Fantasy bomb, where, you know, they pretty much kill themselves. Oh, what do we get? Ah, Ice Rod. Okay. Now we have a new weapon for Ellie.
It's like that Thunder Rod G, but for ice.
Yes. And it's quite a bit better. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I can fall down here or not, but I would prefer to not find out. Fire Veil Armor. Well, these things so far have not been doing fire damage, so...
The fuel guys have.
That's true, but... That's a...
I'm not sure if it's worth it, I'm just saying, no, they have.
Yeah. No, yeah, you are factually correct. It has not been super strong, so... Oh, wait. Ellie is still charging. I think those spell effects are like Greek characters, sort of.
Wouldn't surprise me, like
I can recognize.
like
I
if
saw
they
a
were
Sigma.
like Greek or Hebrew.
Yeah, I think I saw a Sigma in there.
Trying to stretch out his branding from the Mega Man X games.
Oh, that's a fixed spot. I can recognize a fixed spot. Hey. Okay, yeah, unsurprisingly they have no equipment for sale, but they will refuel your mech.
One of the biggest sources I had for this game, a guy I rode the bus with to school, was constantly going on about how difficult it was to keep like all the mechs stocked up with fuel and everything, like especially in later game. And I'm like, okay, because it doesn't seem very difficult so far.
I think if you spent a lot of time in the mech dungeons, like fighting stuff, then fuel would be a problem. But like, I'm not very good at the platforming here. I spent a lot of time in the first room doing nonsense. So, whoa.
But like the fact that there are just still random encounters that do it.
Yeah. They do seem to have put... Wait, do we have to beat up the big guy first? They do seem to have put some thought into, like, making sure the typical player does not run into super bad fuel problems. Beams. Okay. This might be overkill. Okay, you're still dodgy. It's also possible that early players didn't have access to walkthroughs and stuff. Whoa, a stone rod, huh? Is that better than ice rod? It is the same. Okay. I think they, like...
Yeah, they had like 4 different rods for her here that had the same stats but different elements.
Yes. Oh, there's a giant, like, traffic cone bot over there.
Let's see, this would have been probably around the same time as GameFAQs becoming popular.
Certainly I used GameFAQs. Yeah.
But also he said he was really good at this game, and that he knew a lot about it, so...
Yes.
It is possible that he was not as good as he thought he was.
This is not a very skill-intensive game, so... That was not very much damage. Maybe I should not be using this element. I think I'll switch over to the stone rod just for variety. Since it seemed like the ice rod did not do very much damage. Although it's possible they won't be using the thunder rod, but... Hello! It's... okay.
Is that a platform?
I don't think so. I'm like walking through it. I think I'm kind of bouncing off of it, but I don't think it's anything. Whoop. Got a little sloppy there. Let's see. I'm gonna try this. Just again, trying to see if we can get the air odds to do more than look cool. Well, okay.
Signs indicate yes.
It burned a lot of fuel, but it did solve the entire encounter, so that's cool. Now we're over here. Although, now that we're over here, I'm not really sure. Do they want us to jump on top of that thing? Is this the bigger one? Does not seem much bigger. Nope.
Yeah, the bigger ones have an attack that is not called Alarm Beam.
Okay. Yep, Ellie has a very good hit point total here. Zzz, okay, I guess it was an elevator. I wonder if I could walk off of it right now and just fall down. That'd be pretty hilarious. Oh. Okay. It's a whatever it's called. It's a paternoster. Kind of. Alright, this time instead of just using the air odds, let's try high voltage. Well, that's a pretty chunky amount of damage anyway.
Perfectly respectable.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's is just also a traffic jam.
Oh yeah, uh-huh. We still haven't determined if this stone rod is... That's better than the ice rod, I guess. Alright, let's look around. No, I think we're just going this way. Oh, I see the elevator over there. Okay, good. I made the jump. Up. Okay. If I use lightning area on these things, what happens? It's possible they'll just all die. Oh, that... I mean, okay. Mm-hmm. This was not prosecuted very efficiently, but that's fine. I was trying to gain knowledge. Alright, let's, Zip, zip, zip. Okay, I did it. You got ammo for Billy. Okay. That looks like a window into an indoor area, but I'm guessing it's not. Whoa! I just pushed menu. Okay. You can tell I'm very good at this game because I surprise myself when I push the menu button.
Yeah, we've all been there. I mean, at least I have.
Oh, hey, it's this guy. Maybe he'll do his cool move.
That's a pretty cool move.
Yeah. Phew, there he goes.
Also, the fact that like the wings are just tiny and fully articulated, just
Yeah, they look like
The
wings,
entire
but
thing.
I think they're more like arms. Okay, let's... Yeah, okay. Wait a minute. Up! Secret chest. So I can't pivot the camera more than this, but there clearly is a chest. Ah, secret gold. Okay, I did it. I found the secret gold.
as opposed to all the open gold we found
Yes.
that were just gold nuggets. This is processed gold.
I think the gold bullion sells for like 4 or 5 times as much as the gold nuggets. So.
That makes sense. Like I said, there's just a step of processing in the middle there that makes a huge difference.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Kyle Lord. We're on the Tower of Babel somewhere. I have no idea how far along in the dungeon we are.
Especially since like the entire thing seems to be, okay, we'll make an entirely normal city, then we're going to pull it 90 degrees, like just pull it straight up so it's pointing straight up in the air 90 degrees.
Mm-hmm. Let's just like continue to charge. I feel like we might be fighting another boss at some point. I want everyone to have enough health to like heal them, or enough fuel to heal themselves, and maybe also use the air rods in Ellie's case.
Yeah, like Rasmus definitely feels like more of a mid-boss at any given time until like such a time that he's going to be like a final boss and die.
Mm-hmm. He definitely feels like he's eventually gonna get a gear that's like bigger and has 6 arms. Is this a random encounter? Oh, this is an area transition. Okay.
Like, walk up to Graf and say, "Hey, I'd like some power, please."
Yes, please give me the glowy arm.
And Graf's like, "Sure, whatever. Here you go. Have fun."
I never say no.
If you see Faye, punch him in the face for me.
Oh yeah, looking for Greek characters. I saw a phi this time. Yeah, there's a phi and an uppercase lambda. And possibly a gamma? People are saying that none of the fights in the tower in the platforming part of the tower are random. Certainly the first time you jump onto an elevator, you get a non-random fight. But these things feel rather random. I mean, maybe they're not, but they seem pretty random.
Yeah, I think there's just... Oh, okay.
I think there are some scripted fights, but there are also random fights. Can't select it. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, escape is disabled on non-random fights. Okay. That's fair. Oh. Another hidden box. This one's a little less hidden. More ammo.
3G enabled.
Let's see here. Do we need to go that way? Seems like progress is up.
No random fights in here seems pretty disprovable, though.
Well, I mean, we can see if we can select escape. Nope. Can't select escape. Okay. Let's see here. In this case, I'm gonna go ahead and charge up the... use light attack to charge up a more powerful death blow.
I'm just thinking in terms of, you could probably... The question is, can you turn around, walk around a little bit, and then get into another fight?
So I assume the no escaping business was because we're fighting a traffic jam. Like, it'd just be flavorful.
Of course, Skylord brings up a certain amount of expertise, at least.
Right. You know, like, not escaping is not the same as non-random. But, like, as has been demonstrated, like, Kyler does know more about the game than we do, so... Oop. Ah, flare rod. That might be better than stone. I mean, I expect it to be the same attack power, but you know, it's called flare. Oh, also it's just higher attack power. Okay. All right, and the camera. Yeah, okay. So now we go down here, I guess. Largely, the design of this dungeon seems kind of baffling, and like they either had the B team designing it or something like that, just because, like, this seems to be the first dungeon we've seen where there are invisible, non-random fights, and there's a lot more platforming than there has been previously, etc., etc. So... it really feels like someone had some ideas here and they didn't quite finish fleshing them out.
Like, the fact that there are required fights that are invisible are, like, one weird red flag. But then, also, why are there so many of them?
Yes. Oh, we can pivot the camera. Let's see here. Okay.
No, the fact that, like, Kylo, the fact that they're using force fights at all does make sense. It's just, why are they invisible? And
yeah.
Why are there a million of them? And
See.
why do they respawn?
Right. Do I jump this way? Yes. Okay. Or wait, this is where I came from. Oops. Oop. That's fine. I guess I jumped down there. Okay. Yeah. Like, I guess they made them invisible so that it feels like they are pseudo-random encounters.
Yeah, but in that case, Kylo, like the idea of it feeling like the rest of the game, so we don't notice it's different, then why have them non-runnable?
Yeah. It seems like they had a specific design thing in mind, but kind of ended up somewhere in the middle between an actually different dungeon concept and something that still basically feels like a normal dungeon with a lot of extra platforming. So, I don't know. This kind of feels a little unfinished. Okay. I was looking around and didn't quite have time to figure out where I was supposed to be going, but this way. Mm-hmm. Oh, here's this guy. Seems like this guy does more damage than Ramses was doing.
Oh, that's because he absolutely is.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely more fragile than Ramses was, but... Okay. Yep. Yeah, sure, go for it.
Wait, what?
Did not quite finish programming how that was supposed to look.
I mean, Faye's basically up here alone, right?
Uh-huh.
Always love to see giant save point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the walkthrough said that in that fight Ramses would be able to counterattack for a lot of damage, but I don't think he ever did. Unless the Mega Flare is the counterattack, but that was not that much damage, so... So maybe we just beat him up very fast? I don't...
Yeah, it's possible that we are more powerful than anticipated.
I think he has to, like, choose the counter stance as a move, and... Yeah, like when he's in mirror stance, if you attack... Like, he never selected mirror stance, so... Like, when we fought him, he just never did that.
Yeah, that's kind of a rough, like, choice to, like, dedicate an action to.
Right.
When you're the only person in a combat, basically.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, like, Miang's there, but not really there. Anyway, Shavat was here, but then it left. Zip. Huh? Okay. Too late, we're fighting.
But Sebzen and I removed them. Okay, but who are... Now we're fighting. What?
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see how the air odds do. Oh, yeah, I think... Ellie has enough fuel to use use air odds once here.
Sebzen is the name of the gear, not another person. Okay.
Right, yeah. Sidezen's the gear. Ah, you're blocking though. Well, what if you can't hit me? Oh, it missed. Or failed. Bonk. Sibzen is 18 in German misspelled. Okay. Wait.
Actually, it's just 17 in German.
Oh, okay. Basically, this Gears whole thing is that it's huge, I guess.
It is still misspelled. It's S-I-E-B versus S-E-I-B.
Hmm.
It does look like a vehicle from Blast Core, logical to you. Except it has both arms.
This is pretty hilarious.
But you could have taken like one more step forward and just thrown her, and then she would
Yeah.
have been in a pit.
Could have ring out us, but you know, it's not doing it. It's also pretty hilarious to go from like fighting Ramtus and Miang, who are not powerful but very theatrical, and then there's this thing which is sort of powerful but just hilarious.
Okay, that's kind of negligible.
Yeah, that's not enough frame HP to matter. Not when there's 3 gears wailing on it. Oh, what do we got? Ah,
Beer can missiles!
okay. A for kicks will... I assume it's not very weak to ether attacks, but
Wait.
I mean,
I was gonna say, why are you using the AoE one?
I don't know. Should have made both these fights harder. That's a good question. Like,
Oh,
and it went
then
away.
it just disappears.
Yeah. Like, the dungeon feels very long, so in that sense, I'm okay with them making the boss fights a little bit soft. Because you could easily get here and not have a lot of juice. Ah, we paid the toll of fighting a giant robot until we proved that we are competent at fighting giant robots and therefore we are not a threat to Shavat. That seems a little counterintuitive.
Or we're enough of a threat that we'll just kill this child.
Wow, he gets a title card. Okay, so it says mystery girl, but the voice said her name. Like, I don't know if we heard that, but
They could have been talking to someone else named Maria.
yes. Or it's also possible that it was. Wait, now we're talking to these guys again. Oh, they're mad at Ramses and Miang for letting us get past them, I guess. Animal relic. Uh-huh.
We can't get into Shavat. They put it in a big gate.
Use Axane.
Axane's gravity cannon to compensate for the time-space warp. What?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, all right. Yes. Re-education is complete.
Okay, it's like they transitioned over to like talking about something else. They regulated 71st Airborne, which might have been like, you know, re-educated.
Yeah.
Like, oh boy, I want to watch that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, she just got out of her gear. Okay. It's Maria Balthazar. Mm-hmm. I appreciate that Bart is, like, specifically, like, giving us a full reminder of a thing that happened 25 hours ago, or however many it was.
Yeah. Yeah, we've met a Balthazar before.
Mm-hmm. Wait, did we see Ball's gear? I don't remember, but... Uh-huh.
We saw Calamity at one point.
Okay.
I don't know if like they mentioned it was Balthazar's, but
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, it was like that boss in that cave. It was like just like
okay.
that huge beefy one.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, he's basically immortal.
Uh-huh.
Say something once, don't say it again.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You say that Shavas's the only organization that stands against Solaris, but, like...
Source, Solaris.
Yeah. Like, arguably, Bart's regime would stand against Solaris if Bart was actually in charge of anything.
Or organized.
Yes. Let's see here. We've got statues. Now we're supposed to go on the elevator, but what happens if we go through here? Is Maria just going to holler at us?
Well, this is just getting steadily more ominous.
Whoop! Here we are. Hey, Maria.
Welcome to the green room, I guess.
We get very sentimental music for gear maintenance. Metal Gear.
Make weapons or we'll hurt your 5-year-old. I'll shoot you. I'll just give weapons to my 5-year-old.
Uh-huh.
Like, I kind of understand what they're saying, but like, it's just kind of weird, awkward translation.
This is a little rough. Also, it seems like you have remembered fairly well, actually, Maria, so...
Yeah, but sometimes you just, forget the smile. Like, as you get older, you forget some of the things about people who are gone.
That's, yeah. And certainly there's the... Even if you haven't forgotten very much, the fear might still exist.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys are basically strangers. I have no idea why I told you this.
Right. Can we talk to the technicians? Mm-hmm. We don't really know what we're doing here. Oh, okay. Can I push this button? No. Okay. What about you? Well, from the surface is like we have one Gebler gear and one secret weapon gear, and then Bart. Okay, now we can get on the elevator. Dink.
Sorry.
Up. Oh, hold on. I'll see if I can trigger the elevator with Bart not standing on it. Up. Oh, okay, that's a scripted animation. Good. Now we go up and fight the Mirror Knight. Is this... Oh, I couldn't even see the player model.
He's played it, Kyler. He's played it before, but hasn't in a while. I read a Let's Play of it like a decade ago.
Yeah. The old capital of Shabbat. What's this? Just like, yeah. So I suspect we're probably supposed to, yes. Let's go in here. So I assume that to talk to the Queen, we'll go through and... Whoop. So,
This is some very Kingdom of Zeal music.
yeah, yes. Oh. Welcome to the floating occupational safety hazard. And yes, I think most of us already know, but the Yasunori Mitsuda wrote or composed most of the music for this game and for Chrono Trigger, so...
Once again, Yasu is the culprit.
Mm-hmm. Place that turns yesterday's tears into tomorrow's smiles. Uh-huh.
Then the tears backlog got too full.
Yep.
In Dragon Quest VII, starting mid to late game, there is also kind of a weird Sky City type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they had like a child who was standing near a big rock, which would be like the late game flying machine. But
Okay.
he had a quote that stands with me because Dragon Quest VII had some incredible writing.
Uh-huh.
And that quote was, "That's Big Rock. Big Rock can fly. That's the sum total of all of my knowledge."
That's very good. Okay, so this... I'm thinking we might fart around in town for a while, but not go talk to the Queen, and that'll be probably
Yeah.
enough for today. But we will see what's what. Yo. Most Shavat natives have died in a war with Solaris. Okay.
It's really mostly a bunch of surface people who are on Shavatical.
Uh-huh. Yes. Woman who sacrificed herself. Okay.
What are the chances are that that's just another statue of Ellie?
Rather high. Also, how did these people get here? Like, this is a... like...
They took a train.
Okay. I am the one and only hope for Shavat. Okay. What are you doing? You cut that out.
Exercises?
Maybe.
Just 2-frame squats.
You got it. Oh, he's grinding. That's what he's doing. Are you a doctor?
Square. Square. X. Square.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're not... You might be a doctor, but... I read
You're
this
not on duty.
Yeah. I wanted to read that book. Can I sleep in this bed? No. Also, this is like the most public bed. This is an...
I would not want to sleep in bed next to, like, a very loud exercising man.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I can just walk away from this conversation? I guess so. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, that last
But under
part's...
attack, the city detached the saucer section.
Yeah, that is exactly what happened. Okay. I was so clumsy I made it to Shvat. Okay.
Okay, so Shavat is also just like taking people who might have relevant technical skills, who are also on the run from Solaris.
Right. Kyler asked if we're using a guide. I mostly want to like avoid having the stream bogged down in like dungeons where I don't know where to go. So I am willing to use a guide to like read ahead on what to expect. I don't want to like play optimally perfectly, you know, exactly, but
We're also like not really trying to 100% it.
yeah, I mostly just like most of what appeals to me about this game is the weird half-finished writing and plot. And the combat in the game is not difficult if you're like not doing weird challenges, so I mostly just don't want to get blindsided and have to like redo a bunch of stuff. Yep, now we're here. Ugh. These a regular staircase. I mean, this is a town, not a dungeon, so you can't like jump off into infinity. So they just put invisible walls up. Hello. This is a plant shell. Ah, that's... actually good practice. If you're concerned about contamination, don't let newcomers into your, like, greenhouse. Yeah, I guess I was being a little unfair when I said unfinished or half finished or whatever it was. I mean, certainly like disc 2 is probably not quite what they had in mind. Wiseman. What's he doing here? Anyway, and like the translation is a little rough, is how I would characterize it.
Yeah.
Alright, did both of these go to the same place? Yes, they just go opposite sides of the that thing. Let's see here. Let's say no. More finished than Xenosaga's story. Yeah, it seemed like Xenosaga's story was even more ambitious than... I haven't played a relevant amount of Xenosaga, but it seemed like that story was more ambitious and also less finished. Dog.
Think of, like, how well trained that dog must be to be able to be outside here.
Yes. This bird bar?
It's like a cat cafe, but different theming.
Are these even birds? No, these definitely are birds. Yeah. Okay. They have very futuristic bar stools. Can I talk to you? What happens if I be very rude? They've forgotten how to fly. Really? Oh no. Strained metaphor. Okay. Is it a vending machine? Sure. Oh, the jukebox.
I like just vending machine. Insert 20 gold.
Crap me saying that the proprietor scares away all the clientele by... Oh. So you can play different songs on the jukebox, but that's fine. I like the Shabbat music, so we're going back outside. It's kind of hilarious how you had to do platforming dungeon to get up here, but now you have platforming where you cannot fail. Hello. Uh-huh. Thanks. Can I jump off this way? No. Oh, yes I can. Okay. Wow, let me do that. It detected a non-fatal jump. Now there's, like, propeller blades over there. Can we go over here? Yes. Alright. Cat. Hello, surface people.
Pyrenees dogs are pretty cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone here is just very maudlin.
Yes. The weight of the world weighs heavily upon them.
Which is ironic because this is where they're going to have like the least weight of the world of anyone.
Uh-huh. We no longer have the strength to fight Solaris. You should go talk to the Queen. Yeah, okay. How about next week? Queen Zephyr does not get old. That's unusual.
Unless you're a robot.
It's possible that
you, Queen Zephyr.
Queen Zephyr and Emperor Cain are in the same... I don't know what, since it seems like Emperor Cain also is very old. And maybe doesn't...
Emperor Cain also looks very robotic.
That's true. Whoop.
She was going to take us to the palace.
Yeah. Okay. So that's... I mean... We're gonna go back and save. Unless there's other stuff around town to do. Okay. But the save point is somewhere. Oh, right. Here's the dog. You go across here.
The
yes.
dog will point you to the save point.
Yes. Yes. The prospect of keeping lots of Pyrenees, I can see why that might be not something you want to deal with. Okay. So we got through Babel Tower and got to Shabbat, and next time we'll talk to the Queen. But
yeah,
that'll be all the Xenogears for now. Thanks for joining, MaskedHuzzah.
Thank you, Burnthead, and thanks to all the viewers. We hope you had a good time.
Yep. We'll see you next time.